Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's going to be another GMT400 video. And as you guys know, this is a 94 GMC Sierra. Has a 350 and a 5-speed manual with 4x4. It is the new Venture 4500 transmission, and with my 5 years of ownership, it's been great. And I say that hesitantly because I have had a huge reliability issue with it, and it has nothing to do with the transmission or clutch. It has to do with the clutch hydraulic system. So it has like a plastic, I don't know if it's the original one, but I haven't seen anything different until recently, but it has like a plastic clutch master cylinder, and I have broken one slave one time before as well. And that is plastic as well, like a composite material, and they always crack in the same spot. And in this video I'll be tackling that issue and hopefully bulletproofing the clutch hydraulic system. So I got to replace the ones that are on the truck right now, and to hopefully bulletproof the hydraulic system on this truck, because I've gone through 4 clutch master cylinders, and that's just ridiculous. An average of 1 a year, and where they normally break is right there. So what I got here is a Luke master cylinder that I just painted. It is aluminum, and I'm hoping this would fix it. It should, because the old one would break right here and it was plastic, and I painted that black just because I wanted it to blend in a little better, look like the original one. And here's the part number if you guys need it: LMC 129. And it did come, what I thought was strange was that it was an aluminum master, but it came with this plastic push rod that connects to the clutch master, clutch pedal inside the cabin, which it looks pretty beefy. It looks like it's made well, but I had this old one laying around that I kept, and I'm just gonna end up using it because I'm assuming this is much better than the plastic one. And this would be perfectly fine and reusable, but I'll just transfer the new one just to have a nice new seal and hardware. And I'm not exactly sure what this came from. It came from one of the other 3 broken ones I had, but I also did find this Centric brand one, and this is all on Rock Auto. That one seems to come with a metal push rod on it, if that's what you guys were looking for. So I'll recommend that, but I don't know if it's any good. In that, while I'm at it, I have broken one of these, less common, but this is the slave cylinder, also under a lot of pressure, and it is also aluminum. And the one I broke actually didn't break actually it did break when I was using it. It broke right here at the threads where you bleed it at. So hopefully with this and that, it'll make the system a lot more reliable. And then the slave cylinder, that's the part number. I actually got this one from O'Reilly's Auto Parts, actually. Alright guys, another part I am going to replace is the clutch hydraulic line. This part didn't fail, but I'm replacing it with the braided line in hopes that I have a better clutch pedal feel. And also, if you do need to replace these are kind of a pain to snake in and out, especially if you buy a pre-bled system with a slave and clutch on either end. So this would be easier. I can already tell you this is going to be easier to install, but we'll see if it does make the clutch pedal feel better. It did come with some small zip ties, I guess, to secure it, keep it from touching the exhaust and anything sharp. I'm going to use thicker ones. These things are tiny. And I was going to get it from Rock Auto. That was the only other place I could find it, is Rock Auto, and they were out of stock. Even going to Precision Clutch's website, which is the brand they sell in Rock Auto, they didn't have it in stock. But the only other place I found it was at AutoZone, so happy with that. This is the part number if you guys need it. And the part that does suck, it only comes with one seal. I don't know if that was a mistake or that's just how they all come. You're gonna need two. Didn't come with a cotter pin either. But at least I got another one from the master cylinder. The slave cylinder from O'Reilly's didn't even come with a seal at all, so at least I got the seals I need, and I'm gonna go get this installed and bleed it and let you guys know how this whole system feels. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. It's all bolt-on stuff, no modification on this. It's pretty much, I believe it's just like an aftermarket company finding a solution to a problem I'm sure many people have. I've gone through 4 of those and they always break at, an inconvenient time. This is my daily driver and I'm just tired of it. I did, as you guys can see, I did replace the hardline in between the clutch master and slave. I've never had a problem with that hardline that comes originally, but if you do need to replace it, I do recommend going with the braided line because it's so much easier to install than the plastic molded slash hardline. It's so hard to install. You're just gonna scratch up your firewall. And I also don't recommend the fully bled systems, although it is a pain to bleed these clutch hydraulic systems on these trucks. The fully bled system altogether, that line's already hard to install. And then with the slave and master already attached to it, it just makes it that much more difficult and annoying. So I do recommend that braided line. I mean, I didn't see any reliability issues with the original one, but this one should be stronger. Looks nicer. That's a big bonus. And yeah, easy to install. You just got to get some good zip ties. Make sure it's not rubbing on anything sharp. Secure it. Keep it away from the exhaust manifolds, and you should be set. I was hoping to get a better clutch pedal feel. It's hard to tell the difference. It's really close. So if you already like the clutch pedal feel on your truck, great. Most likely it'll be exactly the same. I want to say it's a little bit firmer. That's probably a result of having stiffer cast parts rather than composite, and a little bit of the braided line. But yeah, it feels great. I've been driving it for a couple months, haven't had any issues with none of the parts, and yeah, I think I'm done with that with that problem of breaking clutch masters all the time. But anyways, thanks for joining me, guys, and hope you guys have a great day. Oh yeah, and one last thing. When you guys saw me underneath the car, I was trying a new method of bleeding the clutch hydraulics, which was where I removed the slave cylinder and was manually actuating it. I do think it's a lot easier doing it that way, and that's definitely the way I would recommend bleeding these clutch hydraulic systems. And also, if you guys can, there's a teaser for a video coming up, hopefully soon. And anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and like and subscribe.